Hey guys, welcome back to Roots and Arrows. I'm Tori and this is our garden. We're out here right now. I have my oldest two pulling out some grass that grew while we were in Tennessee, and I wanted to take you out here and show you what happens when you let suckers continue to grow. Now, I have a couple of videos about this, and I have actually clipped off a lot of suckers and turned them into new plants, which you can do. But if you let them grow, here's what happens. Your plant actually sucks up a lot of the energy that it's supposed to be using to grow the plant, and it works on growing fruit off those suckers. So if you look right here, you can see this was a sucker that I let grow and it has produced fruit. It's actually about to fall off, so I'm gonna go ahead and clip it. But this was a sucker because there's the main stem here, and then you've got one that goes up this way and one that goes up that way. I did do it double. I did both of these double, and I actually allowed a sucker to grow over here too. Right here. It was one that I actually let get away, and then it had this tomato on it, and I just didn't want, I didn't want to clip the tomato off. Okay, so I've got those big suckers right here, and now I am going to go back and prune off some of the vines that look like they have a little bit of illness on them. I'm gonna set these right here. Y'all doing okay?
Yeah.
You picking the grass?
Lady broke apart with centipede, and now it's still moving. Like I used to get moving.
Okay, so back to pruning those tomatoes. The main reason I'm clipping off some of these stems is because they are sick or dried up or ill, or I'm not exactly sure what the case is, but I do know that I don't want it spreading to the rest of the plant. So that's why I am pruning these tomatoes, because more airflow, healthier tomatoes. I am gonna come back in here. As you can see, these roots are very bare. I'm gonna come back in here and add some more soil to these. This is where I had torn out the one a couple videos ago. It wasn't looking too great. I actually tore it out and planted this basil. It's not looking too happy, but hopefully it will come back to life. So yeah, I'm gonna go get some more soil for these now. All right, you ready? I'm gonna take this over to the tomatoes. All right, bring it right here. You can do that one. Put it on top like that. What on earth? What is that?
I don't know.
I don't know either. Anybody know what that is?
No. Might be a grape.
Does anybody on YouTube, any of our YouTube friends know what this is, I wonder? I'm not sure. Some type of berry, maybe?
Might be a berry.
All right, you gonna fill it up with me? Just get a big old scoop like that, as much as you can get in there. Hey guys, so in that clip that I just showed you, I showed you a little berry thing. Well, I crushed it and it literally fell apart in my hand. So if any of y'all know what that is, let us know, because I would really like to know. Anyway, I'm gonna go get a little bit more, okay? All right, you're gonna get another scoop?
Uh-oh.
It's okay. Get your scoop and let's go. You like helping in the garden?
Yeah.
All right, over here.
Yeah.
We're just gonna add some more to this one and add some more to that one, okay? Take a little bit of it
What else is this?
and scoot it over here around the basil plant. Might help, maybe. Be careful, what's wrong?
I tried to squeeze it, but it wouldn't help me. It like pop.
Okay, we got that one covered. Make sure you Move some around to the back side as well. Yes?
Yeah, I'm so dirty right now.
Yeah, that happens.
I definitely need a shower.
Okay. Yes. We always take showers after we do garden work, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes multiple showers a day.
Oh, and look. Mama, look. Tomato.
Yeah.
And the other one is, whoa, it was overflowed.
Okay, so next up for today is to go through this okra here and pull out all of the grass. My oldest son and oldest daughter have helped me pull. Hey guys, I am walking back up to the house now. I got some chicken wire to cover my strawberries, and I got to see the ducks that my sister's boyfriend recently got, and he's gonna be, I think, using some of them as meat birds and maybe raising some of them out as pets. I don't know if he's fully decided yet, but I did get them. I got a little clip of them and I will show you that to you now. I'm gonna run and put these over the strawberries and hopefully get inside before it rains, because I think we're about to have a downpour. Oh, here we go. We will see if this will work. Hopefully it will. Okay. I know I have to run inside because it is starting to drizzle, and that is not friendly to a camera. Look, y'all, look at my pineapple mint. It has completely come back to life. I put this in here and it was completely shriveled up and it looked horrible. And I was like, no, I'm gonna try and see if you'll survive. And it did, and it smells so good. And this is a little guy that actually fell off. It like broke off of the plant, and I stuck him in some soil and I said, let's see if you'll grow. And then I left for Tennessee and I came back and it is growing and it is happy. I'm so excited. I love pineapple, sorry, it's pineapple sage, and it smells so good. Can't wait to throw it in a barbecue sauce or make some, pineapple sage tea. Super excited. Super excited. Okay. What is it, baby girl?
A tomato is growing.
Yes, it's growing. Oh, it's almost ripe. I might actually let her pick this one. We'll see. Do you want to pick one?
Yes.
All right, put that on the ground. We don't want those. You gonna pick the tomato?
But it's not
Or
ready.
you want to clip it?
It's not ready.
Papa said you can clip it if you want. You want me to go get the clippers?
Yeah.
All right, don't pull it. Let me go get the clippers.
Okay.
Hey guys, it's later in the day. I'm out here with my daughter, Miss Audrina, and she has found a tomato that she's really excited about. And so I'm gonna come over here and clip it and let her catch it as it falls. Audrina, you ready?
No. Megan's plants are growing.
Yeah, come here, baby. All right, hold your hands out. I'm gonna clip it, okay? You ready? 1, 2, 3. Just kidding. There we go.
Wow!
You like that?
I love it!
You wanna go put it on the table?
Yeah.
All right, go put it on that little table with the cucumbers.
Mama,
Mm-hmm.
You know what she done when I put my finger right here?
What, baby?
She went like this.
You like holding the baby chick?
Yeah, I love it.
All right, let's put her back down in there for now. You're so sweet with them. You like the chicks?
Yeah.
Yeah? All right, let's get them watered and fed, okay?
Okay. Can I help you?
Yes, of course.
I do the food. And I do the water. Yeah. Yeah?
You want to do the water?
Yeah.
Okay, let's open this up, grab the water out, close it back real quick. Look out. Okay, put that up there.
No!
Hi, Logan. You got a cucumber.
Yeah.
Okay, yummy. So that was the first time that I've let her watch me or help me with this. It's the first time she's asked, and honestly I didn't want to force anything, and if they're interested I want them to be a part of this as much as they can be. So makes my mama heart happy. Okay, we have to change their feed now. You gonna help me?
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna help you here.
Okay, well first of all we gotta dump this out. You ready?
Yeah.
Here, step on this brick. Step up on that. Alright, hold it here. On the side, right here. You can hold it with both hands if you want. We're gonna do it together. We're gonna reach out and dump it out, okay? 1, 2, 3. Alright, take this and pour it in there. Gently. All the way. Okay, let's do that one more time. Okay, now try to pour it all the way. Yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Good job, hey? Good job. Got it mostly in there, okay? Hi, baby. Alright, you know what? Let's just brush that into the coop. And then if they want it, they can eat it, okay? Alright. You want to lift the lid and I'll sit this down in there?
I want to sit
Put that in there.
I want to sit it down.
Put that in there. You want to sit down in there?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Don't spill it.
Hey. Mama, look at me hold our chicken. And hold our chicken.
There you go. If you want to go play, you can go play. Thank you for helping me.
You're welcome. You're welcome. I don't want to hold it. Okay. Guess what, Mama? At Roger's chicken coop, he let me hold a big baby duck. And he let me.
Are you okay?
And he let me hold one of.
Hey guys. Okay. Oof. It is hot out here today. Today I am stepping outside after a long day to bring you guys along with me a little bit because I have to feed and water the chickens, and I'm going to walk around the garden, see if there's anything that needs tending to out there. And my kids are inside right now with my dad, so whew, if you hear a movie in the background, it's because they are currently watching the Bee Movie. I am about to put in some headphones and listen to the live stream that Jessica Sowards did earlier today. I missed it. And so, yeah, oh, I missed it actually because I took my kids to the movies. If you don't know this, sometimes movie theaters give out free movie tickets for kids throughout the summer. And so my mom and I took my kids to see Sonic 3 this morning. And so it was their first time actually going to the movie theater, so that was pretty cool. Yeah, it was an interesting time. Anyway, I'm gonna get to doing some of this work, and then I have a peach cobbler that is calling my name. I made it last night and I kind of want some before I go to bed tonight. I had a late lunch, so I'm not super hungry, but I definitely want some of that peach cobbler. Roots and Refuge. And yeah, so if you don't know who she is a gardener and mom and homesteader, and she actually paved the way for a lot of homesteaders and a lot of homesteading channels. She is here in South Carolina, and so yeah, I think that everyone, if you're watching me, you should definitely be watching her, because a lot of my inspiration just for life in general is from her. So I'll link her channel below. I'm gonna listen to this and get started on my chores. All right, let's go. Also, I just want to throw in there that I am using a new tripod. So if I sound different or if I look different, it's because I'm a little bit farther away from the camera than I usually am. And yeah, we're going to see how this works, getting some different shots at different angles and things like that. So bear with me, and thanks again. Let's go. Look at that, we got some sweet banana peppers. So exciting, yay. Oh no, y'all, look. Something has been eating up my basil. Oh no. What has been doing this? Oh no, my basil. Y'all, it is just gone. What? I've never seen that before. Okay. Time to start clipping some of these off, I guess. Oh no. Y'all, how does that even happen? What is that, a deer? Something has really gotten into my basil. Was it you? Do these things eat basil, y'all? I don't even know. Centipedes. Do centipedes eat basil? I'm gonna have to Google that. Something has deteriorated my basil plant. Oh my gosh. So much of it is gone, y'all. I'm gonna turn to you guys because y'all are my community. Red Reuben basil. What eats red Reuben basil? Oh my gosh. Something's eating my basil. That's crazy. Okay, on to better and brighter things. Pepper plants. I clipped 2 peppers earlier this week, and they're not growing anymore right now. Okay, so here's our sweet potato bush. Sweet potato vines getting really big, starting to grow out a little bit. Actually gonna try and stuff these in just a little if I can. Potato plants doing good. Okay. That's our potato plants right there. They're popping up nicely. There is our okra. I just pulled a bunch of grass out of here the other day, so they're getting nice and big. It's exciting. Oh my gosh! Look, y'all. Our first little okra pod. First okra flower covered in ants, of course. Everything out here is covered in ants, y'all. Uh-oh, who are you? Uh-oh, look at, did you see him put his arms up? What, his little arms are up. Or legs, maybe that's his legs, I don't know. You eating my plant? I think you're eating my plant. Okay, so I've never seen a beetle in attack mode, but I'm pretty sure that's what I'm looking at. This beetle has his arms like up. He's ready to attack me. I would normally not leave, like, I don't care, whatever, beetles are beetles. But it looks like he's eating my plant, and it looks like he's mad at me. So, just go away. Go away, Mr. Beetle. Bye-bye. Woof. He was sucking down my plant. Where he just flew off, there's like a hole in the leaf. What to do about ants? If you have ants in your garden, what do you do about them? Because they bite me and it hurts. They bite my kids and my kids get really itchy. Whoa. Anyways, I'm gonna go inside because that afternoon sun is beating down on me. Okay. Okay, so these were things that either didn't grow or I put the soil in the cups and then just didn't plant anything in them. Got so much water. If you're anywhere near South Carolina, you know it has been raining a lot lately. We are extremely wet around here. Do y'all have a lot of centipedes where you are? Apparently we do. There are a lot of centipedes in this Craftsman. Okay. Okay, for those of you who don't know, what I just mixed in here is called perlite, and it is added to soil to help it stay aerated and hold moisture. And there's another one that's called vermiculite, but sometimes I use perlite, sometimes I use vermiculite. This time what we had on hand was the perlite, so that's what I have mixed in here. So I've got 2 bags of the cheapest topsoil that really we could find, just to mix it in, and some of the vermiculite. Those 3 things are usually what we use when we are uppotting new things or planting new things into the ground. If, for example, your soil is like clay or not great, you can make a hole, put some of this in there, and then put your plant in that, and that is sort of creating a pot within the not so great soil. And so by the time the roots reach the not so great soil, they have already matured enough and they're strong enough to hold up the plant and to survive, basically. So as you can see here, we have a melon plant. This is like a cantaloupe melon, and it is growing up this trellis, which I'm really excited about. It's doing beautifully. If these melon plants can climb this trellis, which I'm sure they can, then I will tie them as they start to ripen to the trellis so that they don't fall, because as melons start to ripen, they will kind of twist and fall off of the vine, and if they fall from that far, it'll crack open and probably rot, or an animal will come get it or something. And so we don't want that to happen. So I am thinking of a way to tie them up. I've seen other people who can crochet type things to hold things up, or they've used like pantyhose or something. I'm not entirely sure which direction we're gonna go, but I do know that that is what I will be doing some form of, tying it to the trellis as it gets bigger. We are having such a big problem with grass. It just grows absolutely nonstop. I try to be easy about it and like pull it at the root, but it still comes back with a vengeance, like it's mad at me or something. Look at that. When I say come back with a vengeance, I'm not kidding. Look at this. Wow. Grass and weeds. Okay. This guy. I've been told that if I see these guys to squash them. I'm not sure if I'm actually supposed to squash them or not, but I've been knocking him off just like that. So I knocked that one off. We'll see what happens. Now, like I said earlier, I am using a new tripod situation. So sometimes you're way up here, Sometimes you're down lower, sometimes I'm far away. I'm just seeing how I like it. Let me know in the comments if you can hear me okay, if I'm talking too fast or moving too much, because I'm still getting used to that. All right, so I do garden tours every now and again, which will walk you around my garden more and show you all that there is to see. But for right now, I think it's almost time for me to go inside and get that peach cobbler, because it sounds really good right now. But yeah, I just wanted to say thank you guys for being here. Thanks for hanging out with me today, and all the days that you do. Thanks for sticking around. Please subscribe, like the video, and hit the bell notifications, like I said a minute ago, so that you get notified every time I post a new video. I do plan on doing some live streams soon. I'm not sure exactly how that's going to work, but I'd like to figure it out. So if you're interested in being part of that, I thought I saw ants on my feet. Thought I was getting bit up. Okay, I think we're good. But yeah, if you would be interested in a live stream, somewhere we can chat just like this, but you asking me questions or whatever, then let me know in the comments. That is definitely something that has been on my mind. Again, I just want to say thank you guys for checking out my video and hanging out with me. This is a space that I come to share what I'm doing in the garden, to share a little bit about my life, and to hopefully find some community, especially in the garden, because I don't have a lot of people to turn to. I don't have a lot of people who understand how excited I get when something blooms, or when something is growing really tall, or like, I don't know, just all the things. And so yeah, that's what I'm hoping to do here, is grow some type of community. If you're close to me, let me know. Maybe we can meet up and hang out. That would be great. Anyway, I guess that's all I really had to say. So thanks again, and be safe, be blessed. I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.